this was the script on loading data from Quandl that I submitted, and I have just converted this into a Jupyter notebook on Colab, so you can see what's going on. So Quandl provides like Quandl is like a data marketplace. So I had to I explored so many data sources, data sets, and there was this wiki data set that was free, but that got deprecated. So it was this end of day US stock prices data that get me almost entire US ticker map. You can explore that. So this is just loading the Quandl data. So my focus was on getting the data from different sources and being able to plug and play this with default signal scripts. So this is just what I did. So, Quandl offers so many different ways of loading data, like sequential and parallel, and it differs based on the data provider. But this one had this unique feature of loading the entire file, entire data, like entire history for all the stocks in one zip file, and then loading from it. So I thought this was the best option. So it loads from this URL and given the API keys, and these are the columns in the zip file .csv. The ticker, date, open, close, dividend split, and for this example, I have used adjusted close, adjusted open, ticker, and date. That's just instruction of loading these columns in these formats, and these are just renaming it and setting index to date and time. This is just for renaming because I was using some library to calculate some features, and they expect it to be in open, close, high, and low format within lowercase. So this is just for future use. And then Quandl also provides this EOD ticker map. It's just a list of which tickers are available in Quandl universe. So when I looked at these Quandl codes, there was these are tickers and these are Quandl code. And these tickers are most likely with Yahoo format. So that's why I'm finding these common tickers between Yahoo tickers and the tickers that Quandl provides. And on top of that, I was doing some feature engineering and found these RSI. There was this interesting feature called day change. I was looking at some feature experiments, and then they were using these day change, difference between high, low, high, open, low, close, and all type of these. So I thought, why not include this? And then these are some features that are like in default example script on top of this. And this again, as Jason said, I tried with 100, setting this 100 and 5, 20, and 10, but this doesn't have that much effect on the final result. These are just default example scripts. This is all directly from the JSON's example script. And this is just to test it locally. I have added this function. It's just a wrapper around JSON's run analytics function in this Numerai library, and this is what local evaluation looks like. And this is it.
Nice. Are you submitting this on any model right now, live?
I have submitted this for this model called GPTX. This is just in the round 264.
Oh, okay, so those results there are not from that script that you just started.
No,
Okay,
I
cool.
used to submit from this, but I
Yeah,
forgot from which models. 2-3 months ago.
the validation scores looks pretty good.
Yeah.
On the tickers, when you're mapping them, just to make sure I understood, so you're just taking like the common intersection between what worked in Yahoo and what works on Quandl, or did you do any further mapping?
No, the Quandl provides their own mapping, and when I was experimenting, I found Yahoo tickers and the Quandl tickers are same. So I'm just taking the intersection between the tick that Quandl provides and the tickers that we want.
So how many live tickers are you submitting with this model? You mentioned it's not the complete US universe, right?
2244 from the live latest universe.
Okay. Almost half of it.
I think I had seen it before. My only other comment was on like the SMA you were doing is that still on the share price, or did you now do that on the change, like the returns instead?
This is on both maybe. Yes, on day change RSI and on close prices both.
Are you training on the targets or training on returns or something?
No. These are just targets that Numerai provides.
Yeah, so it looks like basically the example script with Quandl data, and then with like extra RSI features with the SMA features, and then training it in the same way, but also using 100 quantiles instead of the quintiles.
And those are for the are you kind of percentile ranking the features as well, or how are you transforming the features?
Features are quantile.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Right, that's the quantization, but instead of using 5 buckets, it's using 100 buckets, but it's still like per era bucketed. Yeah.
For every single date.
Yeah, I think that's a very very common thing for quants to do, and also seems to be very good. It seems always better than giving the raw features, which is then going to lead to much more kind of non-stationarity in the domain of the problem and make it not generalize. So it seems good that that's your first attempt. That's the first thing to try, at least, because it's often quite good.
Anybody else have questions?
I thought we had a script on Alpha Vantage, but this was Quandl, right?
Yeah, that's also there. Should I share screen?
Oh, you're saying you're using Quandl and Alpha Vantage data in one script?
No. It's another script.
Oh, okay. Is that one better, or I've heard good things about that data set?
Liam submitted that, and it was ranked 100% out.
I love your manner.
It was all right. 100% out.
Okay, well, yeah, what was different about the features in the Alpha Vantage data?
Alpha Vantage provides monthly OHLC, weekly OHLC, and daily OHLC. So daily was common, so I tried weekly OHLC and added up features like different SMA periods and different EMA periods.
So it's still kind of just price data.
Yes, the signal decay is slower.